my mother met my father on a recording session. And that recording session was actually coordinated by HB. So if it wasn't for HB, I wouldn't even be here right now. Then it goes a step further. My introduction to music. The very first person to take me into the recording studio was a family friend. She taught me about music publishing. She taught me about the whole concept of how things work on that level. And that was Dr. Mabel John. Then what happens is a few years later, because I was adopted within my family and then raised by other people as well that were friends of my family. Well, I finally get back in touch with my natural family, and they tell me, well, if you want to know more about your mom, you want to talk with your Aunt Fanita. So I go to my Aunt Fanita and I give her a call, and she says to me, we're so excited that we found you. And I said, I'm excited that I found you. And she said, tell me that you work with music. I said, yeah, I work with music. And she said, what does that mean? I said, I'm a music producer. And she says, well, what does that mean? I said, I produce different artists for record labels and for film and television. And she got really teary, and she was like, we're so proud of you. Oh, this is just wonderful. She said, I work with music too. I said, you did? She said, yeah. She said, I have a group called The Blossoms. I said, never heard of them. And she said, well, you wouldn't have. It's older. The people, they don't listen to that anymore. And I said, okay, well, I'll tell you what, next week, let's get together. She said, yeah, I'll take you out to lunch. I said, no, Auntie, I'll take you out to lunch. She said, no, I'll take you out to lunch. I got off the phone, and I said, well, let me see if I can find anything on the Blossoms. Google THEBLOSSOMS, return. I was so embarrassed, my head fell off. I called her back, and I said, Auntie. She said, yeah? I said, why didn't you tell me? And she said, she's Robert is all old, and then she said, it's good that it's out there, and that people are putting up on the internet and that kind of thing. And I said, Auntie, I told you that I was nominated for a Grammy, and you're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So she and I became good friends. Sometimes we forget that that's my aunt and I'm her nephew, because our connection is with the music and with the love that we have for it, and with the love that we have for life and the perspective that you get when you're an artist. And so that particular perspective is what I've always tried to pass on to other artists. That's what I grew up with. I had, like I said, Dr. Mabel John is one person who set the standard for me. People like spent time with me. People, it's a lot of different artists who I ran into in life. And for me, I started into the sciences. I had an academic program, but music kept calling me. So this is what I do. I help artists to find their direction again. Artists who have been established, artists who are new, and one of my greatest pleasures has been an artist that I've been working with recently, and her name is Lily Pissarro. And Lily, for her 20 Feet from Stardom, it meant the world to her. And she got to sit and watch it with Fanita. For Lily, she wasn't able to go out on the Chitlin circuit. So her education came from listening to hours and hours and hours of artists across the board, going all the way back to Memphis Minnie and the Clark sisters. And she said to me one time, she said, I really love Ariana Grande.
I did not say that.
Well, we had to have a sit down, because Ariana Grande, she sang, what the one for the president? Was she singing it?
I let it go. walk away from me.
I have nothing.